The line with us this morning, our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Philip Martell, superintendent of the River Valley School District. And while school starts on Monday, there's still a few things left to do in this summer break. And one of those important things is this afternoon and into the evening hours. Mr. Martell joins us to talk about the kickoff event at River Valley. Good morning.
Good morning, Todd. Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you on the air with us again as we find out what's going on within the district. We'll talk about the transition and getting started with the new school year finally within your district. But let's talk about this kickoff event first. What's going to be happening?
You know, we're excited because we feel this is the first time we're going to start to bring a lot of our families together. So we have our kickoff event tonight where we're going to simulate what a school day would look like for our students. Their parents are going to be obviously invited to walk through the building. We're going to run 10-minute simulations of what their class would look like. They'll meet with their teachers. We have a big carnival going on the front lawn where we'll be providing hot dogs, hamburgers, games. All of our athletic teams, our student groups will be out there. We are just really thrilled to death to be having this, today to start what's going to be a great school year.
I know you've got a timeline set up. 4 o'clock is when everything gets underway?
4 o'clock's when everything gets underway, and then they'll start running simulations, but they'll be free, like I said, to come back and forth. And then it ends tonight with we're having a bonfire to kick off the fall sports season as well at the end.
Yeah, and the band is going to play.
The band is going to play. We have fire department from Blairsville and Saltsburg both coming. We have a lot of ICTCs coming over. Set up. We have a lot of activities going on, a lot of groups coming over to get involved with this because they see the benefit in what we're trying to do to help our students and help this transition to really a historical year for the first year of the school district.
Well, you're putting things together, I'm sure, still as every school district is still putting some things together. You've got a few more challenges than most this year as you consolidate the 2 student bodies into one in the same building. How has that gone for you?
It's gone really well. I mean, the building, both campuses are ready, fully functional. Parents will see that tonight here in Blairsville. We've made a lot of changes. We have a number of maker spaces now in addition throughout the district, additional courses. But we're excited. I mean, it's just the students have come together. I just can't say enough about it, Todd. It's just been incredible. They've known each other for years and that, but just coming together for all the different groups and activities, they have been it's been a class act operation by them, and I just can't say enough.
So many of the students, of course, from the Blairsville end of the district have been walking the halls and using the classrooms in that building for a while, and it's good that they have friendships with the Saltsburg students because they might have to be sort of guides for them for a little bit at least.
Sure, no doubt about it. With some of the minor changes we made throughout the building, just updating things with signages, and we painted the entire building. We have a brand new media center, which we're going to unveil at the end of September, but will be open tonight, which has a fully functional television studio, a recording studio, and a virtual reality simulator in it as well. These are just things we wanted to kind of just engage our students to take ownership in, and we're really excited.
I know that you'll have a presentation to get everything started tonight at River Valley, and there will be folks will have some questions for you. What are some of the questions that you've, away from that event, that you've had to answer so far in these past few weeks?
Sure. There's some issues and different things with transportation, not major, but you're always, no matter what school district you're in, no matter what scenario it is, there's always a couple bumps with transportation beginning of year. So just changes and stops and things and that. So but those are a lot of that's just really focusing on that. Parents seem to have welcomed all the new course offerings that we put in place for this year. Those types of things, but really we found a lot of support. A lot of our Saltsburg families have been very supportive now. Once they see that there is a plan, the building is ready. A lot of the rumors were put to rest. So we're excited that they can see that as well.
I believe you use the Smith bus, don't you?
Yes, we do.
And working with the Smith folks to put together bus routes, has that been a particularly difficult challenge, or how smoothly has that gone?
It's going incredibly smooth. No, it's been where we put a plan out. We showed the public, last month exactly what the runs would look like. The longest run would be anywhere just no longer than 43 minutes. Really, actually, we had a board member take a sample run last week because she was getting some calls from parents and, what that run would look like coming from Saltsburg. And it was 41 minutes. So I mean, no, they've been incredible to work with. Plus, we're putting Wi-Fi on all of our school buses, working with them now through the Emergency Connectivity Fund. So our students will have access, even on the ride home, to be able to log in and do the work that they need to if they choose.
I know that one of the issues when we were growing up a century and a half ago was that kids had to walk to their school bus stop, and they all gathered at one place from wherever it was that they were coming, and that involved, for a lot of them, walking along roads. It isn't really that way anymore, is it? There's more stopping at individual homes?
Yeah, there really is, because if you take a look at the state classifies really as hazardous roads, even in when you go into urban populations, it's just every road's almost considered a hazardous road now, even with a sidewalk in some places. So they've moved a lot of the home stops, to your point.
Yeah, and so those will be a part of all of this as well. And those bus drivers are really going to be a key, aren't they, in terms of putting kids at ease, getting them onto the bus and making that drive. I'm sure that Smith has worked very, very extensively with them to make sure that it's a comfortable experience.
They have, and it's incredible. They do a lot of professional development with their drivers. A lot of them have been with the district, working with the district for years. So that's going to help in this transition too, because they know a lot of the faces, which is good.
A part of tonight's event, the kickoff event as well, will be the faculty talking to the students, helping them to navigate through their schedules. Tell me about the faculty and their role in putting tonight's event together and then getting set for a whole new school year.
The entire faculty of the school district has just been incredible. Even when I addressed the faculty this afternoon, because everybody has given 110%, from the teachers to the custodians to the food service employees. They understood how important it was to get to this point, and really what was at stake for our students. So everybody being on the same page has been incredible, and I can't say enough about the teachers bending over backwards too, because they know this is going to be like a non-traditional start of the year. But they're also working very good in a collaborative fashion now, doing some professional development activities and that. To just get to know some of their peers that they may not have got to meet over the years. So just that get to know you type of thing. But the staff has just been, I just can't say enough about them.
Well, the schools have all been involved in their sports training camps, band camp, those things of that nature. They're getting set for extracurriculars. Football season opening on Friday. You're hosting United, and everybody's interested in how that is all going to work out. One of the interesting things, when I looked at our poll this morning, River Valley has overtaken a couple of other schools in the last hour, and now they are the pick of the folks taking our poll for winning the Heritage Conference football championship.
Oh, boy. That's a lot of pressure on Coach Jess for the first year, but I mean, he's the kids, like, once again, it's just they're working together. Saltsburg obviously had a really good team last year, but those kids have transitioned over here very well. I think our quarterback was he played over there last year, and our running back, Samir, who's incredible, was there. The kids are, like I said, the kids have never been the issue in this whole thing. The kids have got along collaboratively. They want to win. I think we've got 40-some players out, which is a lot for a school district, obviously, this size. So the band is chiming. We're looking forward to Friday night, too. Like, these next couple days and then rolling into Monday for the first day, it's just we're really excited.
Well, I think one of the most important things, the most important thing, is the kids themselves. Bus safety, and just as Sean Ford was on with us yesterday from Purchase Line, I'm sure you encourage folks to be very careful around school buses and obey those laws. The kids themselves, making sure that they feel comfortable within this new environment at River Valley School District, and everybody else trying to make this all work together. And tonight's event is a real big key starting point, isn't it?
It really is, and we. Like I said, just to put parents at ease, but to be able to see opportunities we're going to provide their son and daughter is just really what we want to try to convey. And having that type of atmosphere, but also, like I said, like you had pointed out, going and meeting their teachers and different things, but also at the same time having a little bit of relaxation just to say, hey, this is going to be okay. This is going to be a good thing.
When we talk with you next, it will be next Thursday's your scheduled appearance for September, and school will have been going on for 3 or 4 days, and we'll find out from you how it's gone. Philip Martell, thanks for being with us this morning.
Appreciate it, Todd. I look forward to next week.